We're entering in a period where there's a lot of competition, and by that I mean there are a lot of both state and local governments that are looking to entice immigrants and refugees as well as others, U.S.-born folks, to move to their area.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
LIRS, our acronym, was established in 1939, and we since then have been working to help immigrants and refugees establish their new lives in the United States. So right now we're one of 10 national resettlement agencies who partner with the Department of State and the Department of Health and Human Services to welcome refugees through the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program to the United States. You know, our goal is to help people establish their new lives in the U.S. And so to do that, we need to make sure that they're coming into welcoming communities and that they're afforded opportunities to thrive. And as we were discussing here today, there are a number of communities that are looking at ways to rebuild their population, and so and have opportunities for people to come and fill open positions. So it's really kind of a harmony of interests when you think about it, in terms of community has needs for additional additional people, employers need workers, and we have people who are looking to establish lives, gain jobs, and begin to climb the economic ladder. Resettlement itself is known as a public-private partnership. The only way that resettlement is successful is if the entire community is engaged. And that means, as we talked about, the government, both at the municipal as well as the state level, the police, the school system needs to be aware, the private sector certainly, so that we can find people jobs and get them on their way. Landowners as well for housing. Our goal is to get these folks to self-sufficiency as quickly as possible. That means safe, affordable housing, kids in school, and adults have jobs and are earning sufficient income that they can take care of their family's budgetary needs. So these folks come from across the spectrum in terms of prior experience, education levels, skill sets. So really there are people who are looking for kind of entry-level positions, as well as, we're working with doctors and pharmacists and engineers who practice those professions before finding themselves as refugees. And the good news is for Mahoning Valley is that you've got a lot of great examples close by, communities that had a similar history and experience. Again, thinking about Erie, Pennsylvania, thinking about Akron, and their successes in bringing the community together to form the building blocks to revitalize neighborhoods and to bring in new members of their community through the resettlement program, or other immigrants who have decided to come to their communities. We're entering in a period where there's a lot of competition, and by that I mean there are a lot of both state and local governments that are looking to entice immigrants and refugees as well as others, U.S.-born folks, to move to their area. Just the other day during the presidential debate, it was interesting that Governor Noem from South Dakota starred in a commercial saying, hey, South Dakota is a great place to live and work, so come on up. So there's increased competition, but also in this with this administration, they are very favorable in terms of bringing in additional people to meet the needs of communities, of the corporate sector, so that there are people available for the jobs.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.